name's Asia, the Fumbling Farmer out here. It is the last day of November, so I thought I'd do just a quick garden thing. Also, I gotta squeeze in this garden thing right now because it's been, first of all, like 20 something degrees here and I'm not going outside. I saw like a post today that says when the temperature gets lower than my age, I don't go outside. And that's pretty much how I feel. So, today it started off as like 28 degrees and then it went up to like 60 degrees. So it's about 58 degrees right now. So I was like, let me come and do it. It's also supposed to start raining tomorrow and then it's going to rain until all weekend long. So, and then I've been getting home from work with these hours, the daylight changing kind of thing. And I get home at like 5 o'clock, 5:30. It's too dark to come outside. So between the dark and the cold, I haven't been sneaking in a visit. So I figured today I'd come out and sneak in a visit. So let's go ahead and show y'all what's happening. Here's my garlic bed. And so despite, even with those 20 something degree temperatures, it's coming up in here and it looks like I got pretty good germination all across. I think I did 4 in each row. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this row. And then 1, and there's a little 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there's 1 down at the end, 4 in this row. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. In this row right here looking kind of funky, but there's 1 coming up down there, and then 1, 2, and then 3. So we kind of missing this one that's supposed to be in this space right here. And then in this row 1, 2, and there's supposed to be 2 more down there that I don't see. So, but other than that, they're here, and after even two days of 20 degree weather, they still just hanging out, hanging along. All right, I just uncovered this so that it would be ready for the video, but I didn't take a close look at anything. Here are my collard greens. They're looking nice and healthy, actually. There's some nice new growth coming in here, and I'm flipping over the leaves and I'm not really seeing any insects or anything like that. Now this lettuce right here below, before, there's a little dude, had some aphids on it, and I still see it's home to some aphids still in there. I was kind of hoping that when it got really, really cold, the aphids would be like, nah, never mind. But it looks like they still holding on to dear life. That one looks pretty good back there. This one's looking good. This lettuce is looking nice. It's forming some new leaves there in the middle. And I'm not seeing too much bugs on here. How do they be living out here though in like 20 degree weather like that? Like how? Houseway. Alright. This collard green looking pretty good. This lettuce got more leaves coming up in the middle. I should probably harvest some of these outer leaves. Even this one got some bug stuff going on here. I'm just trying to knock them off, because usually aphids, you knock them off and they don't know how to get it back up together again. So knock them off. Those collard greens, I think there's 2 back there actually, and that's the plant that got dug up by the whatever animal was after my fertilizer. So it's looking a little rough, but it's all right. And I think this is a nice looking weed growing in here, so let's take that out. Okay. And then, ooh, are these all aphids up in here? Look at that. That's gross, y'all. What in the world? Get off. Go away. Go away, go away, go away. Alright, but this is my calendula and it's still looking decent. There's strawberries down in that bucket. And here's my kale. And the kale is looking pretty decent. In here, got the new growth on the top going on. This one was rough for a while, but it looks like new stuff is coming in there. So kale is looking okay-ish. I still see, like, that was just a white fly. I'm gonna try to squash it. Yeah, I got it. So sometimes you'll see like a spot like that, and I don't know if like that's the seed casing or what, but then there'll be like a white fuzzy fly nearby, and as soon as you touch it, it'll hop and fly away. But I try to squeeze those because they can get really out of control. But then the beets are down here too. These are my golden beets growing in here. And get this grass weeds up. Try to give them maybe some space. Okay, and then my red beets are here, these ones here. I do think they're gonna need like a little bit more warmth before they do anything. For as much as they are cold hardy, I do think I planted them too late. So, and that's actually a random lettuce right there. So I think for next year, I want to make sure I plant this stuff, the summer stuff inside, the fall stuff inside a little earlier. All right, this is cilantro here. It's still puffing along, and my rosemary's doing okay. And then this is the Brussels sprouts. They're still tiny. They're not that big. And this is either cauliflower or broccoli, and that's either cauliflower or broccoli. And there's some garlic in here. But look at my cosmos. My cosmos didn't make it even underneath the frost fabric stuff. The cosmos were like, nope, I can't take this cold, which I don't blame them. So that's that. Let's see what else is going on here. Empty buckets and leaves. I came out and harvested some chives the other day, and I made like this garlic chive butter stuff. It was so good. I made some dinner rolls and put that on it. This in here is sage. I had some random sage plants, and I think this is thyme. So there's just some random stuff in there. All right, I do think these are parsnips, y'all. And so I'm kind of covered them up a little bit, and we'll see what happens. They seem to be pretty well, and I haven't covered these at all. Like, they've just been out here in 28 degrees. Now, my turnips and my radishes, I can't say the same for. Like, these looking rough. So these were out here, but yeah, they're really soft. And it looks like there's insect stuff going on here. So I don't know. Let me just go ahead and put some leaves on top. Maybe it'll come back in the spring or something. I don't know. Probably don't work like that. But my carrots are doing pretty good. Carrots just be chilling. So I'll let them get bigger. Come get them later when I need them. Strawberries are in here. I really have to clean out this bed because you can't even tell where the bed is anymore, because they go there and then they all travel all down the side of this bed here. So I got to take them out. All right, this is cilantro. And some of it is not, like, some of it got affected by the frost here. But I feel like it's still got a good little core down here in the middle. And then those are some more chives in there. And then mint and everything is good. Let's see what else. This thing looking a mess, but it's all right. I don't mind it. My blueberries, this one looks like it's dormant now, so I think I have to repot it. So I'm going to repot this one, and I'm going to repot this one. I'm going to let a few more leaves fall off of this one. And then I'm going to repot both of them into bigger pots. All right, come on. Let's go see if we see anything else exciting. So I think that's like a lot. I'm going to show you the porch too, just because there are some things growing on the porch, and we're just going to see how they do it. I'm just curious to see like what does well in the winter time and what does not so well. Okay. So this is cilantro. This is a random plant. This is parsley. And if you were here earlier in the year, you were here when the swallowtail butterfly caterpillars were crawling all over the parsley, and they actually ate it down to like little nibs. But then it grew back again, and here's the cocoon from one of the butterflies. It's still hanging out there. So I got that going on. And then on this side, this is red Reuben basil. It went to seed, so it's really crispy and crunchy. So I'm just going to leave it there and I'll do something with the seeds. This is thyme. I use it in my cooking, like when I'm cooking things, I'll come out here and just cut this off and use it. So it's still going good. And then again, this is cilantro here, growing in here. So I still got those growing. All the girls' garden beds down there are put to sleep, tucked in to some leaves. So that's what we got going on there. All right, and then I think I will take y'all inside in a little bit and show you my seeds that I randomly planted in the middle of November. I'll just kind of show you what's going on with them. So hold on, let me go ahead and get my life together, get inside, and then I'll be back. I'll join y'all inside, okay? Again. I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple of days later. Life started lifing, and then I didn't have a chance to check it out. I actually been away from home for a couple days. We left yesterday, Saturday morning, and came back today, Sunday night. And so my plants have been alone, but they made it. So my indoor plants. So I just wanted to show you. So here we go. Look at them. Isn't this the best feeling, having these little tiny babies? So the first one to germinate was this sweet basil. It came up first, and I've actually gone through and already like pinched off. Oh, don't get fuzzy video. The leaves of here, because these ones are growing really close together. So I just pinched off the leaves so they would stop growing, so this one could be like the main one that grows here. And I think I did that to this one as well. Now this is a scary stage for me because I can always get them to germinate usually, but then getting them to get their second leaves, their true leaves, to come on always seems to be like this scary step for me. Anyway, then we come over here, and here's our red Reuben basil. It's hard to see. It doesn't pop as green, but right here and here, and there's another one there. Only those 3 germinated. I could have sworn I planted more seeds than that in here, but that's all right. We'll take that. And then next thing to germinate was, actually, I think it was these back here. This is the rosemary. So, oh, my lights are in the way, sorry. So these rosemary germinated next. And then after that, the celery germinated. So this is the celery. And then the goji berry popped up. So there it is there. I hope it's not getting too tall in there. And then finally, this little guy right here came up. And this is the lavender. So that's the lavender there. And the goji berry. Let me see if I could get a better view on this side. So that's what my indoor plants are doing right now. And we're just gonna keep on watering them and talking to them, giving them encouragement. And I think hopefully these will get me through until January, and then mid-January I'm gonna start other planting of stuff like flowers and all kinds of stuff to go out there. But this is just my get me through the rough winter months with a little bit of green growth in here. So that's what I got going on now, y'all. Well, the video started off in late November, the last day of November, but now it is December. So mid-November, late November, early December. That's what we got going on here in the Fumbling Farmer Homestead. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you got going on, any questions you have, or any suggestions. And happy gardening, y'all.